Hi there, Claudette Chenevert. Yes, I'm here doing another Facebook Live. So how was your day? A lot of stuff going on, and I didn't come on this morning. I was a little overwhelmed with the news and everything I was seeing. So I decided I'm gonna wait. I baked some cookies. You know, life is better with chocolate chip cookies, right? Don't you think? I know mine is. And so as the night was going, I said, oh, I wanted to say hi to everybody and let you guys know what's up, what's going on. And there's a few things. I want to make sure you come and join us tomorrow on our Zoom call with some of my wonderful stepmom expert or stepfamily expert colleagues that are going to be here, and we are going to talk about dealing with a lot of either stress, anxiety, or maybe just swap recipes. Who knows? I know Lori has been talking about her famous chicken white bean chili. So I'm going to have her share it because I want to have that recipe, right? And then, but basically, joking aside, I know a lot of us are, and I'm going to speak for myself, and maybe you guys are dealing with all this crap that's going on and wondering, yeah, I got this is good. But for me, I have ups and downs. There are days where everything is going great, and there are moments where I'm feeling like, wow, I'm worried about my family, my sisters and my kids, my grandkids. Every time I listen to the news. And I know so many people that are, bonjour Louis, ça va bien? Oui, ça va bien, on est à la maison. Et puis, tout va bien. On fait ce qu'on a à faire et puis on est très bien. So, yes, and in case you're wondering, yes, I do speak French. I speak French when I see someone talk to me in French, and so, yes. Oh, and by the way, if ever you're someone who's looking to have a conversation about your stepfamily in French, please join in, or even tomorrow. I'll be happy to answer or talk with you on our Zoom call. So yes, I am fluent in French and in English. And so I was, just sharing with a very close, I consider her a family member. And I have friends that are a little older and a little more fragile, and it's always, worrisome. We all know someone close to us that we want to make sure everybody's good, whether it's our stepkids, our kids, our grandkids, neighbors, whoever, people who are working in the hospitals, the front lines, everywhere. So we just want to make sure that everybody's good. We know that it may not be possible to make sure everybody's safe, and so this is a good time to talk about what's going on. How are we feeling? And, I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to pretend. I've never been the type of person that pretended or made up stories, or I'm pretty straightforward and in a polite way, if you wish. I don't go around cussing or stuff like this. Well, sometimes I do, but normally I don't. But so I just want to say two things, and then I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. So I would love for you guys to come and join us tomorrow. We have a Zoom call, and I'll put the details in the comments below. And so this is open to anybody who feels the need or just wants to hang out with us. We usually have a lot of fun. We've done this pretty, 5-6 times, I think now. And we really have a great group of stepmom experts, or I should say stepfamily experts, because some of my colleagues are working with couples, some with moms, some are talking about nachoing with your stepkids. And so if you've never heard about nachoing, now's the time to come. Lori will talk about it. And then we talk about, all kinds of different things that we deal with and how we are coping. And for me personally, I need to talk about my feelings and my emotions and the ups and downs. And I am very lucky that I have my husband that I can actually talk with. Hi, Cindy, I see you. And so, talking with my husband about all the things that are going on. And, we've been together 30 years, so he's used to my ups and downs when I'm talking about, how I'm feeling. And so I know for me, this is a great way for me to be able to deal with what's going on. For others, it may be painting. That's another thing I do. I love to paint. And maybe, who knows, I'll show some of my stuff tomorrow. But, hold these kinds of open meeting place so you can come and have a conversation with us about how you're doing and things like this. So we're doing this on Zoom. The reason we're doing it on Zoom is it allows you to be able to talk with us. It's as if we're having a get-together, an in-person get-together, but we all get to see one another and chat and connect. The other thing I want to share, and this is at the request of my clients. A few years ago, I did a gratitude challenge. The gratitude challenge is where I come every day for 30 days. So it would be for the entire month of April. And I come and share with you some gratitude tips and gratitude. My gratitudes, and I love to hear your gratitudes. And so every night at the end of the day, I'll probably pop in around 10-ish. So that we can have a conversation about gratitudes and journaling and talking about our successes. And I think now is probably the most important time to do this than any other time. Because with everything that's going on, we tend to focus. And again, I'll talk about myself. Sometimes I tend to focus on all the shitty stuff that's going on, all the bad stuff that's going on. And then I feel paralyzed sometimes. I feel like there's nothing I can do. And so, and I've done this over the years many times at different times where I experimented with writing down what I was grateful for. And along with that, I also wrote down what I felt I did successfully. Now, success is defined by you personally. We all see success differently. Your view of success will be definitely different from my view of success. And it's not a place to judge or compare or say, well, that's not success, or, oh, wow, that's great. It's a place where we come and just say, hey, I feel 3 successes I want to share. So I'll give you an example of 3 successes that for me today. One is I did laundry. For me, that was a big success. I did laundry. yeah, I washed my bed. So that was a success for me. Another success for me is I bake cookies. My husband's been asking for chocolate chip cookies for a while, and he hasn't pressured, but he just, hey, I want some chocolate chip cookies. So I made him some chocolate chip cookies. He is so happy he's got cookies. And so I feel like that was a success for me. A third success is being able to talk with you. For me, that's a big thing, you know, especially since we're physically distancing ourselves. And it was interesting because I was listening to several people talk. And I know for myself, I was like, why are we socially distancing? Isn't it not more like physical distancing? And so I'm going to start referring it to we're physically distancing, but socially connecting. I like the idea that we're connecting with one another in any way we can. I know I've been doing Zooms with my sisters. They live in Canada, so I don't get to visit them often. And I'm not a big phone person. Mind you, I work on the phone, so it's like funny to say I'm not on the phone. But I love to be able to, Zoom, because then I see their faces, I see their expressions. We can be silly and we make faces. And so, yeah. Okay, so I'm back. Hey, Danielle. Yes, I like physical distancing better. I agree. So let me see if I can put my iPad so I can see. Doesn't it feel better when we say physical distancing than social distancing? I don't know. Let me see if I can put my iPad and see if people are commenting. So I can communicate with you on a one-to-one, right? Let's see here. I'm live. What? No, shh, don't talk. Zoom, because I'm not gonna do this because then I'm gonna be hearing myself and then it's gonna be mind-blowing for me. Anyways, so I'm doing a 30-day gratitude challenge. And so what I wanted to share is this is an example of this is a mock-up of my gratitude journal that if you join, right, I'll give you a link to be able to download yours. So it's a little different, but this is a gratitude. I was playing with this today. And so as a way of being able to journal and keep track of your successes and your gratitude. And it's also a coloring book. I love coloring books. I don't know if you love coloring books, but I think it's fun. And so this way we keep us connected, socially connected. How about that, right? We're physically distancing, but socially connecting. And I would love for you guys to be there. So what I'm going to do for the next 30 days is I'm going to be coming here on my Facebook page, assuming that I'm not going to have crappy connectivity. Who knows? Hey, not everything's possible, right? And we're going to be sharing our gratitudes. And I would love it if you shared yours with me, because then we'd be able to all celebrate together and honor all of us together and support one another and encourage one another, and as well share our successes. So come back here tomorrow and every night at I will say 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So we're 9:30, so in a half an hour from now. So at 10 o'clock every night, which is Eastern, and I'll be sharing gratitude and my successes, and I look forward to having yours as well and listening to yours or reading yours. And I may just have my iPad on so we can do it together. So I can read what you're saying because I can't read. And so it'll be awesome. And again, tomorrow we're doing another live Zoom from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern with my step family colleagues, experts. And we'll talk about different ways of dealing with this pandemic. And this is a global issue. This is a global pandemic, and we're all going through it together. And so, and I was listening to Brene Brown, and she said on Sunday, it's on 60 Minutes, she said, we are not meant to be dealing with all of this on our own. We're meant to be connecting with one another, with all of us together, so we can help one another. And so part of, my thoughts and my philosophy is let's just hang out together socially while we are keeping physical distancing and staying as healthy as we can during all this time. And create some purpose and some joy and some positivity in our lives, and see how we can move through this, because this is going to be a totally different way of living, at least for a while. All right, so thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. You're awesome. And merci Louis, je suis contente de t'avoir vu. Ça me fait plaisir de te dire bonjour. And so, yeah, I don't speak Spanish. I only speak French and English. And maybe one day, who knows, with being in my house, I may learn Spanish. Who knows? All right. So take care, enjoy, and I hope to see you. No, I look forward to seeing you. I'm not hoping. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. All right? And check the notes at the bottom. I'll have more details and information about all that's coming up. All right, take care. Bye.